Hey there everyone, Zare here.
And Lith.
And welcome back to what should be the finale of Virgo vs. Zodiac.
The suspense.
Yes, we have gone through all this last time.
Yeah.
We know that our menu privileges will be revoked very shortly. So let's make sure we've got everything we want. I don't think we're going to be changing much here. Been fairly happy with the setup.
Yeah. Take the elevator. Oh. Because of the coloring of her dress, I almost don't see her feet. Or
against the elevator.
Yeah, against the elevator.
Okay, I just realized they robbed us of our color personalization right at the very end.
How
You
dare.
are going to be in a white dress whether you like it or not, young miss. Wait, have fun talking to yourself.
Hooray. I mean, hey there, sis. It's a bit hot in here, but I've been waiting patiently for you nonetheless. Just as he said, here you are, waiting for me. Oh, I see what this is about. A little bird sang a most treacherous song into your ears. Do you trust him, Virgo? Do you believe our father, who wouldn't even spare a moment to raise us? He had no reason to lie. His poor excuse for fatherhood has nothing to do with this. Now, you seem to have taken away my access to this tool of yours. I can't record any data anymore. Are you truly such a coward?
Just tearing down that fourth wall.
Or are you just upset that I can't see through your lies now? Aww. I just thought it'd be more fun if I raised the stakes a little. You almost seem to enjoy this. I can't believe your indexes were working with Capricorn to trap this galaxy in this cycle. It's still baffling to me to think Capricorn was involved in any of this. Ever since her constellation began to fade, she seemed so powerless. But evidently she was using her own realm as a fuel source, locking us all in this mad, unending abyss.
You've got a fuel source, and that means it's going to use up, so it's not going to be unending.
Yeah. Everything will happen over and over and over again. We're trapped in a prison, forced to watch our loved ones die to satisfy fate's plans. For what, Gemini? So you can do a bit of research? So you can cure the galaxy? It's time to face the truth. It's time for us to let the universe follow its natural course. I expect you agree with me on this.
I don't.
Nope. That you'll agree with Father. You seem to forget a lot of things. Sorry, you seem to expect a lot of things. You've been pushing through like you know what's best for the universe. But what about everyone else? I'm not sure everybody but you is happy with how things shook out. My older sister, someone I was supposed to love and trust more than anyone else, starts trying to destroy the galaxy. All on her own. And she doesn't even invite me to the party. Shocking. You warned Deneb Al-Gedi. You lost your right to my trust. You are, of course, someone I have kept in mind. But I cannot trust you, Gemini. It is as Father said. You're nothing more than a liar. Your words are twisted. You believe Deneb? Then, just like that. Is your trust in me so easily broken? You've always been a liar, my sister. Ever since we were young. But not today. I have consumed the golden heart of Mercury.
I was very insistent she do so.
It was very chewy. And you will be bound to the truth. I killed our father. And with his dying breath, he told me to kill you. You did what? Fret not, Gemini. You'll be reunited with Father soon.
Cannibalism.
Oh boy. That is, unless you give me the truth. What do you know about the Veil of Memories? Fine. You're not gonna believe me, but you deserve that much at least.
Chef?
I know, right? Like, what even is this angle? Hang on. So she's like, is she like, oh, it's her arm is like a wrench? So she's kind of like, there, touching her shoulder.
Sort of like extendo grabby hand.
Right? The story starts a bit before the indexers started recording. A long time ago, or not that long ago, depending on your perspective, the Milky Way was confronted with an existential threat. Unbeknownst to us residents, the galaxy crossed into the gravity well of a supermassive black hole. You might know it as the Black Sun, if you've read any books. By the time I realized, we were already trapped in its orbit. We were already doomed. But I came up with a brilliant plan. I enlisted Capricorn's help, and with her powers of time manipulation, we froze this galaxy in a time loop, giving me time that I would need to figure things out. We need a way out. He's like, I agree. But your way is so brutish. The indexers are the only researchers in our era to even understand our galaxy's nature, let alone have a chance to revive it. We've transcended the natural order. And here you are raving about your stupid death wish. And you're trying to drag the rest of us down with you. It's genuinely funny. You're just so pointless. We indexers have been aware of the cyclical nature of this universe for as long as you've been a stubborn mess. Your knowledge is so limited, Virgo. No wonder Dad had to die for you to take the hint. We maintain the cycle. We've seen everyone die more times than even I can count. All to create a future where everyone lives. That's why nobody told you. That's something you would never be able to handle. Perhaps there's some truth to that. Perhaps I lack the strength to watch all my loved ones suffer and do nothing.
They get better.
Perhaps you're stronger than me, Gemini. Still, that does not make me weak. After all, I was strong enough to topple all of the other Zodiacs. My conviction allowed me to get this far, despite my flaws.
Speaking of topple, Chef.
I know, right? Woo! My conviction allowed... What gives me the right... That's what gives me the right to shape this galaxy's future. Ah, right, the Cosmic Quest. It was kind of interesting at first, but I think it's about time we wrapped it up and started fresh. Do you never want to die, Gemini? Do you want to be imprisoned here for eternity? This isn't a prison, Virgo. It's an opportunity. I have all the time I need to revive the galaxy. Then we can be free again. Besides, I like looking in on our little galaxy. It's just the slightest bit different every time. You got so far this time. You learned about the Indexer's plans. You even went straight to Capricorn. It's like you had a little voice in your head. That's one hell of a gut feeling. But you're wrong about one thing. All the weird stuff that's been happening, it's not because of something in this cycle, Virgo. Do you know what we are? What we really are? I'll give you a hint. We're not Zodiacs. We're not trapped in a cycle. We're not anything at all. We're memories. Memories given form, that is. The last remnants of a galaxy consumed by a dying sun. A memory known only to us. Our memories gave us form, but we dragged ourselves back to life. You and me, our memories were strong enough to shift time and space. But our memories aren't strong enough to escape, Virgo. We're all part of the singularity. If you bring us down, nobody would remember us. Nobody. It'll be like we never existed. And that'll be it. The Indexers are working tirelessly just to give the galaxy a fighting chance to see the sunlight one more time. We can bring it back. We can restore it to its former glory. You and I and everyone in the Milky Way are nothing more than a well-preserved memory, suspended in time by Capricorn and the Indexers. And we're going to transcend the laws of the universe. Isn't that fascinating? Doesn't that get your blood flowing? We crawled our way back from oblivion, all on our own, fueled only by our need to survive, to be remembered. Are you really going to destroy this beautiful mess we made? Sure, Capricorn's made some mistakes as the timekeeper, but she's not the only one at fault. You're saying we don't even exist anymore. Believe me or not, it's the truth. Outside of the singularity, we don't even exist. We're the embodiment of a galaxy of memories. Memories that took the form of the Nibiru people. Our true forms are just little dots in the night sky. Just like the ones we see from our realms. Those dots are the other galaxies. The black sun trapped their light, letting us see their true form. If they can see anything of us, they probably see a cloud of dust. That's our true form. Just a mass of interstellar dust, the last remnants of a dead galaxy. All that. And yet you still want to preserve us? To challenge the very laws of the universe? You've lost all sense. You're not yourself. This galaxy is truly impure. If even my sister has fallen to such foolishness. It's not about how unnatural this is anymore. Though that alone makes me sick. If we're nothing but dust, nothing but a memory, reduced to oblivion in the night sky, why are you working so hard to save us? Want to trap us in this horrible, meaningless cycle to preserve what? We're not even specks of dust! We're memories of specks of dust! How could you possibly save anyone? How long have you been at this, Gemini? Do you even remember why you started this in the first place? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm an indexer. I remember everything. Every argument, every moment of joy, every death. That's why I can't let us die. Not now, after all I've been through. That's why I can't ever give up. If I forget, this universe stops existing. If I forget, everything we've been through loses all meaning. Without memory, we're nothing. If I forget about you, about the other Zodiacs, what would remain? From dust to dust. I watched Pisces die once already.
Probably more than that.
I don't want to watch that again. She was better than us. She did everything she could. She was different from the rest of us, yes. And we misjudged her. She wanted the best for us. The last optimist, then. If anyone deserved to live, it was her. And so it goes. I miss her deeply. But I can never accept that she be brought back only to come to some same pitiful end over and over again. I know she would agree with me. And it doesn't matter to me if other galaxies know about her or not. I don't care about them any either. We only have one lifetime to spend, Gemini. You think you're defying the universe, but you're just delaying the inevitable. If you revive the galaxy, everything will be undone. A world with no consequences, a world with no meaning. It's no wonder Capricorn went along with your plan. She was never one to take responsibility for her actions. When she became timekeeper, Capricorn's power went to her head. That must be why she chose to breed more viruses. She even lived with one parasite in her eye. Greed feeds the viruses, and she was the greediest of us all. And as they fed on her greed, she fed on our memories. This is what gave her power to do what she did? Capricorn made this galaxy into the living hell it is today, and she trapped us in the cyclical expanse. Taurus didn't even care about her denizens anymore. She was just eating them without a care in the world. They would be reborn anyway, so why would she care at all? The same goes for Cancer. Her denizens weren't even natural beings of this universe anymore. They were all machinery. What did she care? She spied on all of us while remaining quiet about all that was going on. The owner of the astrological prison, with not a care for justice. Behind all their masks, the only thing I could see is greed, callousness, gluttony. They had everything they wanted at their hands and an infinite lifespan to spend it. Those spoiled little brats!
Hello, Kettle.
I know, right? Holy shit. They didn't understand. You don't understand anything! I didn't understand either until just now. If we turn back time, we fail those who sacrificed themselves to bring us here. This is so fucking convoluted.
Like, you failed them in letting them die in the first place?
I don't see the problem with her trying to save everybody.
I mean, so far, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. I'm Team Gemini right now.
Yeah, me too, Virgo.
There are problems with her solution, but it's not, let's just kill everyone now and be done with it.
Yeah, right? It's like, what the hell? The cycle must be broken if their actions are to have meaning. Okay.
Our protagonist, Gemini.
Our protagonist. She dictates your meaning in the existence, everybody.
She knows best.
Yeah, apparently. We have the honor, the weight of their actions. We owe this to them. I wish I could agree with you, Virgo, but this is bigger than you or me, and everyone in the Milky Way. Possibilities are infinite. Rejoice, sis. Be glad. You get a front row seat to history in the making. Is it Pisces' death that's got you down? We can just bring her back like it never happened. Don't lie to me, sis. Are you really okay with never seeing her smile ever again? You know I'd kill to see her again. I've done it.
There's a lot of things you kill for.
I know, right? But this is not what Pisces would have wanted. I want this to end, Gemini. Me! And my opinion is what matters. We don't deserve an eternity of suffering just because you think you might be able to make things better. Ooh, that's some gaslighting shit right there.
It's hard to make things worse.
I know, right? We're not your lab rats. I just want to die.
You can do that yourself.
Yeah, no one's stopping you. And I want it to stick. I want to let this universe vanish. Our last specks of dust carried with it. I don't want to be trapped in this place anymore. Is that what you really want? It's the price we pay for cheating fate so long, don't you think? We're breaking the balance of the universe. I'll end this cycle, once and for all. Even if I have to go through my beloved sister to do it. Oh, well, you got rid of Pisces already. Guess it won't be that hard for you, right? That wasn't my fault. Now who's turning a blind eye to the consequences? You killed so many, what did you expect? A parade? I don't expect you to understand. You've been corrupted by your greed for knowledge. You know, I went along with your quest for so long because it was so fun trying to guess where it was going. But it's old hat now, sis. You need some new material. I hate to see you suffer again, sis, but our goals don't align anymore. I wanted to take you with me on the next step forwards towards our brilliant future. Believe me when I say I'll regret this for the rest of my days. It served me right for thinking I could change your mind. But if you won't be convinced, then, sister, I'll erase my precious memories of you from this galaxy. Spica! I'll go! Get in here! This is our time to clean this world of my sister's heresy! We're in for a ride, sis. What say we do this the old-fashioned way? Prove you can handle yourself without my help.
Shutting down battle interface utilities.
What? Whoa. Wow, I really...
What have you shut down?
Okay.
I've got to relearn the system. Oh, well, for one, I can't see her health or purity.
Yeah.
Let's see. Green is weak to purple. If you guys shield up, maybe I should just get nice shields up. Oh, that was not blocked. Did I block nothing?
Nice. I wonder what happens if, like, you fail. Like, do you get a different ending, or... I'm actually quite curious.
We might find out, because I can't strategize here. purple shield mean, actually?
Hmm.
Does that mean you're changing types? I think you reflect that color is what it means, right? Guess that works. Oh, I'm out. One for your shield. Oh, expected to win.
Okay.
She's great, except she perfectly counters all of my strategies. she maybe not count, like the shields are what element she is, and she won't counter if you hit the right ones.
Ah.
Or, well, no, purple's supposed to be good on green. No, she just counters whenever she wants to. I know if I attack with the same color, then I take the attack back. So we can't do that. I'm able to block them. It's just really hard figuring out the timing. So I've got no UI. Okay, but if you considered not healing yourself.
Could it be that somehow the game is responding to our disagreement with the protagonist and you don't actually want to win. You agree with Gemini.
This will be useful. So maybe she can't counter the very back. That's what I'm getting from this. Nope, she can counter. Or maybe it's because I pulled with you. I have that name's now. Can you defeat this cheese? Stop her, and then she can't counter.
Oh, okay.
I would be very disappointed if it was the intended strategy.
Oh my gosh.
It's not very exciting, and it also depends on having very specific equipment. Having allies, I might do this a little easier. Getting it. She doesn't seem to be adding numbers, so that's good.
How aware do you think Algol and Spica are about what they're actually fighting for here? Because they were called
Spica,
in.
I don't have much confidence in his ability to form original thoughts, so I think this is fine. Algol seems to be a lot more about... Did I stop her? I can't remember. Nope. Now I stopped her. She has her own little revenge fantasy, which has gone beyond the point of being particularly useful to anyone. It's just kind of her own personal satisfaction. As insatiable as it is.
It was interesting, but it didn't really feel like it had anything to do with the rest of the story. I suppose we can talk about that after, but... I'm just wondering, this big climactic battle. I'm just wondering how aware they are of.
Well, they're dead for one.
Well, they're dead for one. For
Feel free to progress the story at any point. Oh, I didn't get my... That's unfortunate. I still had a little bit left. Perfect. Could I have a turn where you're not purple? Okay. So at this point, I don't think they designed a boss fight this bad. There's something I'm not understanding, which could be a condemnation against the design of this fight.
Maybe there's a
But
trick
in the
to it.
interest of getting progress, I'm gonna see if I can't find something to go off of here. Because I have effectively fought to a stalemate, it seems. I don't know about you, but I've got better things to do with my time.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a trick to it. Or it's kind of stupid if it's like you actually like let her hit you. But I don't think it works that way.
Wait, what? That's not what happened. The first guide I looked up says I should be fighting Ares.
Interesting. Did we get a weird ending?
Stop telling me about Zodiacs and tell me about versus the Zodiac.
We're getting a lot of hits also about compatibility and relationships.
Oh, it's the same one. A lot of this is not in English. Unless I can help. Virgo versus the Zodiac. Guide and walkthrough. Get this guide started. Thank you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Internet's not going to help me here.
Wow. I wonder if we like... Do we like back ourselves into an unbeatable corner? Like, we're just not supposed to actually have been here?
Let me try looking at that guide that says I should be fighting Ares. Let's see if they did anything different. Zodiac. diamond. Pets. Yeah, we did that. Circus attempt to continue with the story. Yep. Moving stages. Torture room. Yep. Magma chamber. After the cutscene, create another save file. If you want to save, follow the path into the save password. Next to vampire with the coffee. Feed the enemy and talk to her. Found and talk to the other nanas in the other realms. Talk to the Spanish. Deja vu achievement. Well, too late for that. Continue to find the elevator. Don't take the elevator yet. Grab the disposable gloves. If you still have space, then follow the path south to find the black hole snowman. This is useful in case you need some last minute grinding, especially if you can't defeat Ares comfortably. It's ready to talk to the vampiro by the elevator and ride it. Finally, you'll be facing Ares.
Okay.
It's critical speed, so if you can get your allies on speed, or make sure that you use the purity shield during your turn. Use the disposable gloves to throw a friendly start at Ares. Can one-shot Ares, or at least deal max damage.
What the? This isn't Ares then. What the? Give like a hidden ending or something?
Let's see, achievement lesson, Jim. That's not helpful. Seeing some pink numbers occasionally. Maybe there is something I can be doing here.
Oh no. No! No!
We're back.
Okay, good.
Maybe taking some poison damage?
Right now she's like, how about no?
It's not like I was doing any damage to you anyways. And so the universe was saved.
Gemini succeeded in her plan, and everybody was eventually restored. Suck it, Virgo.
Yeah, That is going to be our ending for this game, because that fight does not respect the player's time, and I can't find anything online regarding this. So
apparently we're supposed to be fighting Aries, not Gemini, so somewhere along the way we went astray, and this is some... I don't know if it's a secret ending, a glitch, or whatever, but she seems unbeatable.
And like, yeah, I could absolutely have sat there and just gone on in that infinite loop, but there was no indication that there was any progress happening whatsoever. Like, every now and then I'll see a pink number, but she's got a lot of invisible stuff going on behind the scenes, and we were just stuck in a very fast loop that was not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it. Thematic. Maybe it's thematic there.
It's shitty game design.
Yeah.
I will try to see if a more in-depth search can find maybe something about this so that I can try to progress, but in lieu of that, yeah, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the game?
I had this strong feeling we were playing the bad guy or something, or some really deluded person who's... I mean, if the asylum didn't tip us off. I mean, it felt like there was a lot of... It felt very wordy to me, and the more I read the lines of Virgo, the more scatterbrained it sounded, like she was just going to extreme lengths to justify her actions, which I suppose if that's the point, then they nailed it. Good on you.
I disagree. They kind of like dropped that in there, and it's like, okay, cool, this is interesting, what are you doing with it? The answer is nothing.
Yeah.
Unless it's gated behind that final encounter I can't get any progress on.
Yeah, I suppose. It was like watching two people argue about how meaningless their existences were, and it was just who got to be right, you know? And it...
Go Gemini.
It was kind of the... Well, I say we should... I'm gonna decide the fate of everybody because I decide that my opinion is the most important over everybody else's, and...
Yeah, Virgo does not do a lot to endear herself.
No, not really!
Which is fine in and of itself.
Like, I mean, yeah, your character doesn't have to be 100% likable to be an interesting character. Did you think she was interesting?
Not really.
You can be honest.
She was very one note in her obstinate obnoxiousness.
Yeah, she's very... I don't know, were they expecting her to be kind of adorable? Were they trying to go for the adorable tsundere kind of thing? Because...
I find that hard to imagine.
And then, like I said, I liked Algol, but she kind of felt like she really didn't need to exist. She kind of had her own shtick, and...
There's a lot of that going on. Like, Algol's got her own little story, and that kind of sort of wrapped itself up neatly, but it's completely divorced, and it's ultimately unsatisfactory in its ending, because, yeah, we understand that this is a revenge plot, and good for you, you got it.
But we didn't even get to see it happen. It happened off screen.
And even if that, like... The end goal here is just perpetual torment of this guy, and whether or not he deserves it aside, there's no resolution to that unless Perseus eventually gets free or breaks or something. Yeah,
and you're never gonna know that either. I thought we'd at least get to see it happen, you know? But
and again, maybe the resolutions are all locked behind a correctly done final boss fight. Whatever that means. Because apparently we were fighting the wrong one.
Apparently.
Though I think early on it insinuated that there were multiple endings, and so maybe this is just what happened. The person who wrote this guide went down the path towards one ending, and we got an entirely different one with a completely inscrutable boss.
Maybe.
Alright, well, after breaking that down so thoroughly, I think it's time for a little percussive maintenance, so we will be back with the next game.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon.
See ya.